Hey, Ember from Recovery Nation Apparel. I am typically not the type of person to ask people for help. And it's a little bit easier when I ask for help, not for me, but for others, if that makes any sense. And I'll get into that a little bit deeper. But I have not had to ask anybody for, I don't want to say anything because I've probably asked people for things, but for money at least, since I have been clean. The last time that I've asked for money, I think, had to have been like 3.5 years ago when I was using drugs. And that's a good feeling to not have to do that anymore. But Recovery Nation Apparel is all about, like, the reason that we created this is to give back to our community, but also to give back to people that are struggling, to spread hope, to give back to the families in a way that have people that are struggling. Like, our main mission is not about us. It's about helping everyone else that we can help. And we're not sure how to get there yet. Recovery Nation Apparel hasn't even existed for a year yet. We're still very new, but we have goals and we have a mission, and we're going to get there. We're going to do big things for our community. Like, it's inevitable. That's what we're here to do, and that's what we're going to do. We already set our mind to it. It's going to happen. But with it being our first year and the first Christmas with Recovery Nation Apparel, we decided to get together with another business in our community, and the gentleman is also in recovery, which is great. But we are having a event, I guess you can call it, where we are going to open up the doors and have the people who are less fortunate than us, whether they are struggling with addiction or they're homeless or they're just in need. It's open. If you need anything, this is the event to come to. But we're opening it up. There's going to be food there for them to eat, a warm place to go, food for them to take, and then Recovery Nation Apparel supplying backpacks for them to take with them, full of all kinds of supplies, like anything that these people will need while they're out on the streets, anything to make their day a little bit easier, their life a little bit easier. We just want to help give back, and this is the way that we can do it this year. Next year, hopefully, we'll be able to do something bigger, but we're excited for the progress, and just to be able to give back feels amazing. But this is where I got in my head. We've had some people donate some supplies, and there are generous people out there and everything. But then I started thinking, I'm like, man, if we get 100 bags and 100 people, how are we going to stuff this full, like make all of them full for everybody? Because I don't want to let one person down. I don't want one person leaving there without a bag. Like, that would break my heart, and they wouldn't be happy about it either, I'm sure. But so that's when I started freaking out. And then I did eventually come to the conclusion that no matter what, we set our mind to it, it's going to happen. So I kind of just let the stress go, and I gave it to God, and I prayed upon it. But I did make a phone call, and I called my father, and I told him, I explained to him the situation, and I told him that I needed his assistance. And he's like, okay, come over. And instead of giving me goods and supplies, he handed me money. And the fact that he just gave me money and he trusted me with it, he knew, like, I'm not going to use it to buy drugs. This money's going to go where I say it's going to go. and he can trust me. That was like a huge weight just lifted off of my shoulders. I can't even explain it. I left there feeling so many emotions, and just so grateful that I'm able to live the life that I live today, and people can trust me and people can respect me, and I can do what I'm saying I'm gonna do. Like, I can be held accountable for everything that I say. Like, it feels good. But my dad has always been a generous person. I can remember being a child and going to the mall and taking a name off of the tree. I think we took more than one name off, but these were children that may not get a Christmas that year. So we went shopping for these children and we provided them with stuff for Christmas. And I think I was like 6 years old when we first started, maybe younger, but I can't remember. But I remember being really young and giving back to children. And I remember how great that made me feel, and that my dad taught me to always give back to those who need, or who are in need. And that's what I'm able to do today, and that's what Recovery Nation Apparel is all about, and that's part of our mission. So I don't, at this point I'm just kind of rambling, but it feels good to be in the situation that I'm in, where I'm freaking out about letting somebody else down and not being able to help them as much as I want to be able to help them, which isn't going to happen. But instead of freaking out about all the things that I used to freak out about, like, how am I going to get money to get drugs today, all of those horrible thoughts and all of the concerns that I had back then, like worrying about paying my bills, none of that stuff exists. And today I just worry about how am I going to help the next person. And like, I'm blessed, I'm grateful. Recovery is amazing. All of the people that I have met through recovery are amazing. I have so many people on my side that help us and support us and are there for us, and they're just a phone call away, and I know, like, I can just reach out and they're there. Like, it's real support, it's real love, and recovery is the best gift that I have ever given myself, and the people in recovery are the best people that could have ever been put in my life. And I'm so set today, and I'm not talking about like materialistic things or about money. I'm talking about the things that truly matter. I'm talking about love, compassion, God, like everything that really matters, family. Like, I have all of these things, becoming a better person, the person that I am today, and the person that I'll be in 10 years, because my goal is to be a good human being every single day, to be a better person tomorrow than I am today, and to never take anything for granted. But, like, there's just so many bad things going on in the world, and there's so many bad people, to know that there are so many people out there like us that will give the shirt off of their back to help another person. It kind of balances that out, and it makes me feel proud of who I am, and proud of who my family is, and proud of who my friends are. And we're going to do big things, and we're good people, and we need to continue to grow and continue to be better people every single day. I'm thankful. I'm so grateful for everything that I have gained in my life, and I have to give it back. And if that means, like, I just give it all away, I would if I could. Like, that's the mission. That's what we're going to do. So I'm kind of done rambling for tonight. If you are still listening, then I appreciate you listening. I hope you got something out of that. Recovery is amazing. Recovery is beautiful. And every day just continue to be better people and work on yourself, and wake up tomorrow morning knowing that you're a better person, make somebody smile, and try to give back when you can. Have a good night.